Whenever I'm conceptualizing a character, a piece of promo art, or even blocking out a storyboard, I tend to rely heavily on the use of organic lines and shapes. Especially in the beginning of my process, the organic lines might seem crazy at first and like they're being drawn with no real direction. But I can guarantee you that these lines play a far more important role in not only the structure and form of your character, but the final aesthetic and style too. The way I like to think about it is, when you use organic lines, you're actually allowing a direct flow of information from your eyes to your brain and then to your hands, which allows you to just let your hand run. This is a common way of saying to imagine what you want to create and let your brush-wielding hand flow and go with it as your creativity dictates. By doing this, you're actually allowing your mind to organically produce the general direction of the forms you're attempting to create. The cluster of overlapping strokes and lines are all working together to send data back to your brain, registering as a recognizable or discernible form. It's further likened to staring at abstract art or a group of random objects and being able to see a distinct, discernible shape or pattern to it. In this scenario, however, it is more or less intentional. The more organic lines you use, the more pronounced key features become. The overall hairiness of the technique can sometimes lead you to believe that it would result in a messy end product. But consider this. There are few things in the natural world that have 100% consistent uniformity throughout its physical makeup. Meaning, if you look at the trees, plants, water, clouds, cloth, hair, sand, dirt, fire, anything really, there is hardly ever a persistent and consistent uniformity to the details. While the variations and randomness might not be obvious to the naked eye, it's the presence of organic formations that helps our minds to read the environment and the creatures inside of it as natural. In the same vein, when artists use organic techniques in their pieces, our minds tend to fill the gaps and connect with the works. Organic lines can be cleaned up over time, and in the process, your mind already knows which of the lines you're going to use. Cleaning up usually means going into your organic sketch and defining the shapes and forms that you need. In doing this, it would force you to mute or obscure some of the original line art as you progress toward a final output. Leaving some of the organic lines to show through, however, blends the best of the both worlds together. With the cleanup, you get the refined digital paint look that I suppose anyone would go for when painting digitally. But when you leave in some of the organic structural lines, it adds an overall grittiness and realism to it, even though it is very evidently a flat 2D creation. In the end, the technique is meant to act as a launching pad for your concept pieces. Using the organic line or wire bending approach allows you to figure out your poses, angles, actions, lighting, expressions, and perspectives. And once you get a solid handle on using the technique, it can be applied to so many other things. Organic sketches are used in fine art, storyboarding, thumbnail sketches, animatics, character design, weapons design, environmental art, and so much more. It's understandable that the overarching topic of drawing comes with its own challenges, but learning some simple yet effective techniques might make all the difference in the final quality of your artwork. This topic has so much more that can be touched on and explored with a whole lot more detail. But I just want to say thank you for spending the time with me in this session, and I look forward to sharing some more insightful production tips again in the very near future. Thanks for journeying with me. This is Kyle Stephen for the Digital Compass. Remember to stay focused, stay consistent, and remember to follow the compass. Have a safe one, guys. Signing out. Till next time.